I'm going to teach you how to go with the flow. And I'm going to share with you why so many people think they're flowing, but they're actually creating more turbulence. If you've ever felt like life is messy, like you're out of control, or you're swimming upstream, it's like such an effort, then this video is for you. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to move through life effortlessly and make space for inspiration and let those synchronistic moments guide you, because that is the epitome of flow. Hey, I'm Phoebe Mack, and I guide spiritually curious people to embody flow and to trust life and create without forcing. So, going with the flow doesn't mean being passive or lying on the sofa all day. It doesn't mean avoiding effort or even conflict, strangely enough. It's actually about aligning with what I call the river of life. Now, this is accepting turbulence as part of the ride. It's noticing opportunities and it's moving with intelligence, not resistance. And I'm going to unpack this for you. So imagine this. Imagine this. Life is a river. So you're floating down the river on a lilo. The water carries you. You are just flowing, literally. Sometimes you come across rapids. Soon you have branches that are getting in your way, or there's other twists and turns that disrupt your path. And this happens in life, right? Things are not linear, and I'm the first to experience that. No, not the first, but I have obviously learned the hard way with these things. Now, when we're flowing, it doesn't mean we don't have obstacles. It means that we are aware of the obstacles and we handle them in a unique way. And I'll explain how to handle obstacles in another video, which I'll put a link to below. Now, letting the river shape your path rather than forcing your own route is really the key. But I love this metaphor of the river because many people think they're flowing, but as soon as they get this inspirational idea, instead of allowing themselves to keep flowing and wait for the next synchronistic moment where they can actually take their action step, they will instead get in a speedboat and drive down to, well, was it drive? How do you drive a boat? Ride the boat down to the end of the river to get to the outcome. Or they'll jump up on the bank of the river to run faster than the flow is going. And then they get to the end of the river and they wonder where everyone is, or they wonder why they didn't get the result because they're missing the whole point. And by going against the flow of the river, whether that means trying to race ahead or trying to do it the hard way by swimming upstream, this literally just creates kerfuffles and chaos instead of a smooth movement. So true flow really just honors the journey of the water. And it really does say, take notice of the opportunities that you can grow from through obstacles, through inspiration, through floating objects. Maybe the rapids, like, could be a metaphor for a great challenge in your life that gives you a new skill or makes you let go of an old relationship or something that has a natural progression to change. We don't want to resist the change, okay? So now let's talk about when you're truly in the flow and life starts to bring you the opportunities. So people will then show up, right? Synchronistic moments happen. And the trick is not to force these and instead just notice with excitement, with curiosity, and with openness. And really don't plan how you think it could be because getting your human head in the way of the next great thing could actually limit what you're doing more than enhance it. Often we actually don't know how great our life could be if we only just got out of our own way, right? So I will give you 3 practices that I teach my clients that you can take on board now about how to align with your flow. First of all, we're going to notice the current. We're going to keep this metaphor of the river going, right? So you slow down enough in your life to feel the rhythm of life. Where is the energy naturally moving? Oh, the stillness stage that people just cannot do because they're so busy stressed about getting things done or getting out of a rut. They don't allow themselves to hear the inspiration, to hear their intuition. So first of all, number 1, notice the current. Number 2, engage with inspiration, not force. I mean, ultimately, this is the key, right? When an idea or an opportunity appears, respond to it. Don't chase it. Respond, don't chase. And then the third part of this process is to literally just surrender to the opportunity, literally accept the turbulence as part of the path. And that doesn't mean that you're resigning yourself to a stressful situation. It means you're accepting that that's life and you're not making it worse by getting stressed about it and creating stories about it and making a drama about it. You're just going, it is what it is, and this too shall pass. And then we trust that every rock or rapid or branch is shaping your evolution. Okay, so the goal is not about perfection in life, much to many of our own personal uh, what do we say? Much too. Well, we don't agree, do we? As perfectionists, I'm a recovering perfectionist. And it's really about alignment because we don't realize how happy and content we can be without the things we think we want. So when we align with our soul, that means the river's flowing for you and not against you, then we can stop trying to control it and we can step into the path that our soul came here to unravel, to ride, to drive, to follow. And obviously, that includes a purpose that you can help others through. And so you get to do that more easily. So when this practice starts, life actually stops feeling so heavy and the energy matches your relaxation and matches your frequency. And then opportunities just appear without struggle. And I know it sounds like a fairy tale dream life, but that's the way life can be. Heaven can be on Earth, yes. Creativity flows naturally when we literally allow our nervous system to relax. We know we're here belonging with an existential form of existence that is our birthright to come here and bloom, just as the flowers in your garden would. So this is why people who seem to have it all and still feel blocked, if they are moving too hard against the river rather than following it or floating with it, then we will always feel exhausted, unfulfilled, and just stuck. So I invite you to come and watch the next video where we are going to talk about the blocks that stop the flow before effort begins. And in my next video, we'll show you how to start dissolving it today. Okay? So join me there.